because now you're more aware. You know what your body could do depending on your height. Know what your mind can do depending on how you think. Know what your eyes can do depending on how good you can or can't see. And just make that broader. Apply that more to life. That's a vampire. A vampire is just aware of what they could do and or why. Just keep in mind, every time somebody says something or wants to talk to you about being a vampire and or actually anything about what a vampire is, they are literally asking you according to what they know. What they know is the media. So they ask you about how it is in clans, what vampires can do and such. They're asking you because they already got in their mind what the answer should be. So if you don't say what they pretty much want to hear, if you don't say what they think you're going to say, they're not going to believe anything because for the most part, all they know is media. All they know is how vampires are and books, TV, and movies. And that's what they're going on when they think about that. So they're going to look at somebody who might look like one in the street and they're going to tell you that you're not one. And they're going to say you're not one because they see you during the day or because you're not lifting people 2 times your own weight over your head for no apparent reason, or depending on whatever show they watch, flying, teleporting, anything to that effect. That's because that's all they know. They are now hypnotized to that. No one thinks, yeah, so many people started this, so many people are doing this, it had to all start from somewhere. They're not thinking that. This is one of the many reasons why we were always taught back in the day, because it's obvious no one does that now, to not get into such discussions with people, because all you're doing now is making a spectacle of yourself. Yeah, you might say you don't care. Yeah, a person who's a vamp might be like, I don't pay none of that any attention. But remember, we are the minority. The general public, the mundanes, vanilla world, that's the majority. So the more you say it's not a big deal, the more they talk, the more that not a big deal is going to become a big deal, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's way more them than there are of us. So to avoid all that, just don't get into conversations like that. And if you're even talking about it with other people who are vamps, who are of the blood, meaning they're goth or vamps or something in some way, you should probably not do it around a bunch of people. You should probably not be on a crowded train talking about things and going on in the goth scene and such, because you make people want to make fun of you, want to make a spectacle of you. You make them want to go home and talk about how crazy you are. And then when they see another one walking down the street, they're automatically going to think that they're just crazy or crazier than you. And you didn't do nothing wrong to be considered crazy. So to avoid all that, we just try not to be so blatant. I'm going to dip off into the darkness now. If anybody out there during the duration of this video did the whole, oh, I see, then that means I did my part. I did my job. And that makes me feel good. If you have any questions, by all means, please leave me a message in the social media. Leave me a message on Instagram. I'll try to answer as many as I can. You got suggestions for other videos? By all means, please give me your ideas. I got a lot of stuff coming. I'm gonna be doing interviews and stuff with other vamps and such in the scene. Other known people who've been around for a long time. If you in this within the last 5 years and you don't know certain people, I'm gonna try to introduce you to certain people who've been around since I got turned this way and since before there were major parties and events and such like that you guys might have heard of. My normal people, my mundane vanilla people, I hope you now realize that from what you read or what you see, everybody is not a bad person. Every goth person doesn't worship the devil and therefore evil and all that stuff. I hope you also realize that the same way you might laugh at us, the way we look walking down the street, it's the same way we laugh at girls who wear pants that are cut way too low in the waist, and therefore you gotta grab the back of your damn pants when you're running up steps. as if you didn't know those pants was gonna show the crack of your ass when you put them on in the morning. I hope you also realize that the same way I talk crap about us on the trains or on the buses is the same way we laugh at you guys who are walking around with your pants down and your butt hanging out so people could see your underwear, because you think the ones who did that in jail offering their butt is so cool that you want to do that outside of jail. We laugh at y'all just the same. But I hope you do realize that this is serious, and a lot of us been in this a long time. This is our life. So we take our lifestyle seriously the same way you guys would. And now I'm gonna disappear into the darkness. And again, suggestions for videos, leave me something on my social media. There'll be a lot more like this with other opinions from other known vamps, other elders, other people who just been in this for the last 15, 20, 25 years. And I think that will be it now. I don't have a sign off, so I'll figure out a sign off in a minute. So I'm just gonna waste footage right now, trying to untangle my unks, because yeah, the struggles of being in the clan and vampirism. Noise, buzzing, trucks going by, background noise, wasting footage space. Nah, I'm gonna keep this one more vamp related. Why what? Why can't you be a vampire? Because you suck. The cane, no, that's called a cane. S&M thing, whole BDSM thing. No, it's not going to be no BDSM in this video. That's the next video.